Hello and welcome to Empowered by Divine. My name is Melodie Rose and I am your earthly starseed. Today I'm going to be continuing this series for the dance between the masculine energy and the feminine energy. We have two conjunctions that are going on right now between Venus and Mars. They conjunct and met up in the sign of Leo on June 27th. And then we have the feminine energy, Venus, going ahead to Virgo, ahead of the masculine, on July 22nd. And then they re-meet, the masculine will meet her in the sign of Virgo on July 29th. So that's the series that I'm doing for the month of July for all the zodiac signs. This is particularly for the collective that resonate for divine masculine, divine feminine, as Venus is the feminine and the masculine is Mars. So we're going to jump in and look at where the collective is overall throughout these transits. I'll break down the meetup in Leo, where we currently are, and then the meetup in Virgo. Let's get some overall energy, please, for the collective. For the collective, please. I'm going to use a very spiritual deck here for this particular reading. I'll turn my comments on. So welcome to the podcast. If you're listening, welcome to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch as well, as I'm broadcasting this live today. Okay, so the divine feminine, please. Where is she overall? Where is Venus overall throughout this dance, throughout these meetups? Okay, divine feminine, please. Sorry, I just have to ground myself here. Energy is moving very fast. Just saw the number 22. I've seen the number 22 a few times today already. The feminine energy, please. If you're here, go ahead and say hello. The feminine, the tree of life. Very beautiful card. This is where you are sitting, grounding yourself to the earth. You know, you are of this world in the middle of this tree trunk, okay? But the branches on this tree, you know, they grow all the way up to the ethers. And this is really a sense of balancing your spirituality and your practicality of this earth throughout this connection. The number 58 may be significant to some of you. 58 for me is taking the lead in something. Okay, let's see what else. For the feminine energy, please, throughout these transits. Just saw the number 3, 2, 1. The countdown is on. I feel like the feminine energy knows that the countdown is on for a heightened sense of commitment if you're already together, a reunion, or a union, depending. Everybody's collective is different. Everybody's on a little bit of a different timeline. The rest of the zodiac signs will be posted between today and tomorrow. It's a holiday here tomorrow, so I'm going to try to get most of them done today, and whatever I don't finish, I'll do tomorrow. Okay, feminine energy, please. A personal issue reaches a resolution. I'm just going to take the first one that popped out. The energy is gaining momentum, though, and I have the arrow that are on the bottom of both of these decks here. And I feel like the direction that you're trying to get to, the foundation that you're trying to build with this 3, it's starting to gain its momentum. Feminine energy, please. I just saw the number 44. I'm seeing commitment, using your discernment. Okay. One wants to come out for the feminine. Thank you. Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. Very beautiful. So feminines, you are willing to compromise with the masculine if the end result is love, if the end result is building a connection. Let's see what the feminine is surrendering. I'm going to say is surrendering, okay, through this transit. For the feminine, please, what is she surrendering? Wow, beautiful. Surrendering to spirit. So for me as a reader, this is all about trusting in divine timing, understanding that spirit has a plan, going with the flow. You can see here we have the beautiful brook that the water's flowing down. It's understanding and knowing that when you get in this water, you will be brought to the light. It says, once you've done everything you can do to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So I also get this feeling that there's this letting go aspect to this card, letting go to the divine timing, letting go of the situation to unfold the way that it's naturally supposed to. Really beautiful energy. And you're also surrendering to the fear, okay? Fear that this won't come in, the doubt, all that sort of thing. Let's see where the masculine energy is overall. Where's the masculine, please? Where's Mars? Where's Mars at through these conjunctions over the next month and a half? If you're here, go ahead and say hi. I can see your comments. I won't be able to necessarily reply, but I'll be able to say hello to you. Where's the masculine, please, through these transits? Where's the masculine, please, through these transits? The masculine, the Mars energy. The masculine, please, through these transits. Oh, soul retrieval and time master on the bottom. This time master on the bottom is knowing that, there's time, it's time to make certain moves, that time is an illusion as well. We have the soul retrieval here with this beautiful butterfly coming out of this cocoon. I feel like this masculine feels like his soul is growing. I think I have to read that one out of the book, and I'll do that in a moment here. Let's get a couple more out for the masculine, please. Where is he overall for this connection through this transfer of energy, this dance? And I do say he, it's he or she, okay? You can be male and be a feminine energy. You just put the energy where you see fitting, okay? So the masculine, thank you. Don't let pride get in your way. So a lot of these masculines have been sitting in ego or fear, okay? I feel like with this soul retrieval, they're starting to really release that. Yeah, your hard work is paying off, masculines. You've been through a lot. One more, please, for the collective, for the masculine, their overall energy, please. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If this is resonating, let me know how it's resonating in the comments, okay? I'm seeing cooperation come out for the masculine. Let's see. The masculine, where are they at this time? Past. Okay, so, wow, past individual. I'm getting a message here about something about a past individual. I got past and individual. So the past says, through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So for the masculines that have another energy, okay, it could be an energy of a person, which is a memory, okay? It can be a physical person. It can be an addiction. It could be some sort of karma in their life that they're needing to release. This is what they're doing right now. They are releasing that energy, that past energy. I'm taking that individual card, individuality as a person or an energy. And it does say here that they're releasing any stagnant energy with this other energy, which is beautiful. We've been seeing that throughout these readings. Let's see what the masculine will surrender to. Wow. He's also getting surrender, the fear. Let go of fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. This is celebrating the smallest of small victories. And I feel I have to take that for the middle. I have to take that for the connection, for the union, because you both got it. Okay, the masculine, please. For this beautiful dance, what are they surrendering through this transit? Surrender procrastination, I just saw. Wow, okay, too many. Surrender your addictions. Wow, okay. So this again is that past person energy. This person could have a codependency on a person, another energy, another memory. It could be an actual substance, okay? But the addiction can be a person, place, or a thing, okay? Whether you are addicted, okay, well, here it says, to a substance, food, people, sex, or overworking, taking action to begin to heal the addiction and replace with healthier alternatives. Wow. That is, it's a very powerful, powerful energy, masculines, because you're letting go. We can see it here. You're transforming through the power of love to release this out of your life. I'm being told to read the Tree of Life and the Soul Retrieval. So let's do that. Number 58 for the Tree of Life. Let's see what the book itself says, because I read intuitively. Okay, so let's see. This card says, the essence of this card, the Tree of Life is a sacred symbol through the Americans. Its deep roots reach the lower world, the unconscious, while the branches reach to the heavens and the sources of destiny. It will be whole in the life's journey. It is important to have deep roots and high branches. A tall tree with shallow roots falls in the first wind, but a tree with deep roots can weather any storm. So this is really the feminine grounding her roots, knowing that the connection between the two of you is solid, and it's having this understanding that it needs to be built brick by brick. It can't go from A to Z, okay? It has to grow. And I feel like you're coming to this real understanding of this. The invitation of this card says to find health and balance in your life. Reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. You are too much in your head. Sorry. If you are too much in your thinking head or the world of fantasy and daydreaming, connect more with the root and the physical body. If you are caught in the mechanical doing and feeling stuck, not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself to be inspired by the heavens. Let your root and your branches be aligned with your heart's longings. So that brings me back to this card here of surrendering to the divine. You know, you've done all you can in this connection. It's now, up to the masculine to really bring forward what it is you want. It's up to yourselves, feminines, to bring into your own life an alignment of what you want outside of this relationship, okay? So very beautiful energy. Okay, let's look at soul retrieval. The soul retrieval is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy, your enthusiasm, and your innocence that you have lost. At first, we'll use soul retrieval to recover from the hurts and heal our childhood wounds. Later, we will learn to journey and recover our original nature, that self that never left the Garden of Eden, who still speaks to the rivers and the trees and to God. When we return to Eden, we are whole again. Wow. very beautiful. It's making me really emotional. I feel like this masculine is healing their ego, they're healing their addictions with this other person or energy that's in their life. The invitation of this card says, you are no longer fragmented. Wow. You are one with creation. You have healed the cause of the pain you feel, so you do not need to dwell on it any longer. Really, it's true. If you are still hovering over an old wound, find a new path. Don't be distracted with little stuff you've already mastered. Go for the big one, to the journey back to Eden. Wow, beautiful. You can think of Adam and Eve in Eden, right? Going back to your feminine, going back to that love, going back to that nurturing energy. And I feel this very strongly, this sense of healing the ego as well. Okay, that fear that you both have had. Okay, I feel like you guys are letting this go and you're stepping in to surrender fully to that. That was very beautiful. Very emotional. Remember, masculines, your hard work through this transit is paying off. The Time Master, I feel I have to take for the union. Let's read that quick, and then we'll break down some of this energy. I'm going to see where the feminine is. I'm going to see where the masculine is during this time. Through Leo, and then through, we'll use tarot and oracle cards. The essence of this card says, the time is constructed the human mind through which life events are seen to flow on a straight line from past to future. This, however, is an illusion. Time moves in patterns, fractals, sometimes turning like a wheel and others moving straight as an arrow. Remember, we saw the arrow. We saw the direction with the feminine. Humans see time like a ticking clock. And this image reminds us that there was only so much of it to spend in a life, like a kind currency. At any given moment, you can see time and all its infinite potential at one vast and all-encompassing, the shrunken and finity. It all depends on perspective. So your guys' perspective of time is changing through this transit. The invitation says, when the Time Master visits you, he asks most important question: will you break free from limited cause and effect by thinking of moving beyond your linear illusion, and welcome the psychic quality of time? If you find yourself in a moment when you feel the wheel of time turns and you're able to influence the past, thus changing the present and the future simultaneously, this is a true test of the Time Master. You are being invited to take your power back, so let go of the past and choose to step into your life. In this moment, you are all powerful. You are the Time Master. Anything is possible. So that did come out for the masculine's energy, but I do feel like it's for both of you, letting go of the timelines, understanding that anything is possible at this time as well. My life just went, I feel that's true. I don't know if you can see that, but it's this sense of moving forward with flow, understanding the time of the past doesn't matter. This is stepping into the future. This is stepping out into a new direction in this beautiful dance that you're going to have through this summer or winter if you're in the southern hemisphere. It's really just stepping forward in this new way. Okay. So let's get some energy breaking down for the feminine and the masculine when it comes to where they are at. So where's the feminine energy right now while Venus and Mars are in Leo? Where is she at through Venus and Mars? You are both sitting in Leo right now. Where are you at, please? Rest and rejuvenation. Door to romance. Feminines, the strength and being patient. Feeling energy. We have happiness on the top here. Feminines, I feel like you are going through this energy of trying to stay calm and patient with the door to romance to open. It could be closed at this time. Opening your heart space, having the strength to hold space for your masculine. More importantly, holding space for yourself through this time, through this transit. We do have the door to romance opening and a beautiful sunshine wanting to pop out here. Okay, let's see where the masculine is through the Leo transit, please, with his feminine. Wow. Sad, orphaned. Either you're masculine, you're feeling sad and abandoned here, or you're missing your feminine a lot. The Five of Cups energy, feeling very displaced, very sad, feeling alone in some ways. I'm just getting this real big sense of missing. If you can see this, I don't know if you can see, but in that rock, there's a face. It's like this understanding, though, that she's always with you. He, she, it's just energy through this time. Okay, what's going on here? Manifest. Knowing that you have the powers to manifest what you want, though. The Magician and the Mirror. This could be a self-sabotage energy, too, coming out with the orphaned. You know, you feel like maybe you caused this sadness in your own life. Thinking about what you are doing, where you've been. And I always get manifesting from this card because we have him. It's like he's staring at this crystal and he's trying to grow it. One more, please. Happy family. You're really reflecting on a family with your feminine. If you have children together, you miss the children. If you have children together, or even separate in your lives here, you are thinking a lot. You're missing this family dynamic, or you're wanting this family dynamic if you guys haven't gotten to that situation yet in your lives. Wow, victory wants to pop out. So it's like you're really thinking, hey, I've released the past here. I've released my ego. I'm growing through this soul's retrieval, and I want my family back. I want to give recognition to my family. That's really, really beautiful. We'll break down some of this energy to see what action they will take on that, but they're really missing you, feminines, and the family dynamic, either that you had or that they want with you. There's been this big channeled message this week about family, about missing kids, wanting to be a part of the children's lives. If you have kids, or this sense of family, if you guys don't have family. It was really big, this really strong energy this week. Let's see what's going to happen in the Virgo season when you guys are going to meet up in Virgo. That's on July 29th for the feminine, please. What's going to happen with these two in this beautiful dance? We have soulmates, community, anxiety, the feminine, and there you are. Woman holding a coin and wanting to move past. I can't help, change the luck here. So I can't help but feel like, because this kind of come in the reverse, the celebration card. I feel like you want to celebrate, but you're still not quite sure with this anxiety card. Sorry, excuse me. The soulmates for me is like knowing that you're soulmates, but it could be a third party energy again, because we are seeing that the masculine up here is releasing an energy. Yeah, you're thinking about it a lot. You're wondering if it's over. It caused a lot of chaos and conflict. The soulmates could be the karmic partners as well, because the loyal hearts for me in these two decks is really the divine couple. You're wondering if you're going to be able to move past this and celebrate or not. So we'll break down that energy as well here in a moment. Let's see where the masculine is through this transit when you guys meet up again in Time to Go. It's coming underneath that orphan card, which is really good. for Virgo energy. Oh, time to plant the seeds. Wow, my lights are going again. Time to plant the seeds on the other side of this garden. So the masculine has worked really hard here to plant his own seeds on his side of the garden, taking care of his house, taking care of his family, taking care of work, taking whatever it is for him, okay? And now he's ready to open that gate, okay, and plant the seeds on the other side. So the Virgo energy, blessed. Ooh, counting his blessings here with you, feminine. Again, it's this sense of remembering. Wow, peace. Making peace with the connection, feeling energy. Wow. Go the distance. And then we have financial constraints. So for me as a reader, when this comes out in a love reading, it's this sense of a restraint, a holding back. And I feel like that's moving and pushing past that, coming out with that go the distance. Feeling energy. We have strategy and leap of faith. And then we have a deep knowing as well. So the masculine really understanding, knowing what it is he truly genuinely wants. Okay, so I'm going to pull a little bit more energy for the union. Let's see, what do you want me to use, please? I'll get one from this deck. Love, partnership, and rebirth coming in. Karmic completion coming in. Yeah, you guys, and happy ending. Wow. Very beautiful energy. Healing all of that just came out. Healing the loving partnership, healing the karmic completion, healing, the happy ending, healing your environments. What else for the union, please? What else would you like me to use? Just saw the number 27. That makes me feel the contract. I'm seeing the feline energy. That's the feminine energy. Taking care. The union, please, between these two. Recognition. There's that victory. There's the 6 of Wand energy. And just as the masculine had it, victory, right? Wanting to be a family. Violet, yeah, he had to get through this violet flame. He wants to talk. You both want to talk through these dance. I feel like there's going to be lots of talking about what happened here, both going through the Phoenix rising. The violet flame in this deck also talks about how other energy is around you, helping you. So passed on loved ones, as well as, your spirit teams and guides. We have birthing, conversations are birthing, and innocence. We have that child card again, which also just means like just having this sense of having fun, enjoying life, missing one another. This is also going to start to birth through this transit. And then we do have voice, so you guys will be talking through this time. Okay, let's break some of this energy down. Wow, look at that. We have love splitting the deck, and I have simplicity. It's doing things in a new way, a new loving way. Okay, so this is part of the reading where I would just pull some energy advice for both of you, and then I would go on to the extended, but I'm going to give those for free for the next little while. What deck do you want me to use? A personal issue reaches resolution. Let's look at that for the feminine energy. What is this personal issue that is going to reach its resolution, please? Personal issue reaches resolution for the feminine. A cycle of love. Wow. Wow. Okay, I kept seeing that veil. Oh my gosh. Okay, so a new beautiful cycle coming in. Okay, that's the new moon. That's the cycle that you've been waiting for. That's, the return of who? We have the epiphany coming in, the veil being lifted by the masculine energy. That's the divine masculine right here in this deck for me as a reader, coming in with that Ace of Cups, beautiful energy, loving energy, knowing that he loves you, knowing that you are his what? What do we say in the collective? You are home to him. The Four of Wands energy, the house. The King of Cups on the bottom, just very loving energy. We have fish spirit. We have with the King of Pentacles at the bottom here, which is a very grounded emotional feeling, not feeling too wavery, feeling beautiful and balanced, very vulnerable. That's what's coming in for you. That's the resolution that's going to be I guess, dealt with. That's the resolution. That's the answer. That's what's going to come in. And I feel it's because you really surrender to your signs and your synchronicities, this real inner understanding and knowing that if you can compromise now, that if it's for love, that it's worth it. Okay. If you guys are in separation, or if you're not getting exactly what it was that you wanted out of the relationship, being patient with this other person was worth it in the end. Yeah, look at that, to be happy. That is so beautiful. There's the contract. Okay, we have the contract, the spiritual contract, number 27. I just said the number 27 and it was at 27 seconds. So this is coming through. That was just confirmation for me as a reader. Let's see, for the masculine here, let's move over to surrendering your addictions, and you're moving on from this other energy. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. What are you releasing here? Yeah, you want to be able to come in and have a conversation about this. Yeah, because we have voice sound here. The garden and the gate is the temple path for me, but it's this place of where you go to talk about things. So we have, what are you letting go of, please, masculines, through this transit? We have surrendering your addiction, all the obstacles. Okay, the mountain, taking the lead. There's a buck at the bottom here, taking the lead, following your signs and syncs with the 8 of Wands energy. It's really beautiful because there's, yeah, it's going in another whole direction. Yeah, look at that. You're surrendering and you're getting rid of the past, all the clutter, all the mountains, all the detours, right? Because it's time to go in another whole direction, which is the compass, switching directions here to go to where. Because if you're leaving something, you're going towards something, and that's the beautiful union. Another, we have the Knight of Cups at the bottom, love, true love. Giving to this relationship equally, 24 breaks down to a 6. Okay. Wow, you guys are each other's gifts to one another, and the decision has been made. 7 of Cup energy, because you see clearly and you just know. Wow. Okay, there's the other partner or situation. Don't let pride get in your way. Yeah, you know who's been loyal. There's a bigger picture here, and it's time. Okay, so let's look at this energy first. I'm feeling energy. Sorry, it's buzzing out of my hands here. Okay, so this was, remember how I was saying the mountain or the debris of things that you need to clear out? That's the other energy. You have a sense of a bigger picture. Okay, who's been loyal this whole time? The dog is a very loyal spirit, and that it is time to build the bridge. Okay, and cut out that other energy. Look at this. This is old self. Okay, old self. That's the ego. Okay, the old self for me as a reader is the ego. That's what you're getting rid of. It's time. Yeah, you miss Again, child energy, you miss very nostalgic energy. You just want to be happy. You both got the sun. Really beautiful. Yeah, for your wish. Okay. Let's look down here real quick and see. We have the rest and rejuvenation. I feel like the feminine is just being very patient at this time. Rest and rejuvenation, door to romance. Yeah, you're just waiting. This is that karma. That's that devil energy. You're trying to heal it with that rest and rejuvenation, understanding and knowing what's happening with this devil energy. Oh, yeah, it's okay. So it's been causing a lot of mental chaos for you feminines. And they're saying to just keep here in this Zen moment. Okay, concentrate on your own happy here. The door to romance. You've been really trying to close these cycles of your own codependency and loops. Strength, sun, and patience. Wow, okay. Coming in, we have an energy that's approaching fast and furiously towards you here. Wow, there's the victory. Wow, my lights just went again. Don't know if you guys can see that, but that's how my divine masculine, he helps me channel. He comes through the lights and helps me through these readings. Look, you're both getting victory on the same line. The same timeline for this time where we are right now. Okay, that's where we are right now. Beautiful, beautiful energy. It's just having this strength here to push through your own fear, feminines. Push through your own chaos in the mind. Calm it down. Focus on the happy. Focus on your own happiness. Have the strength, because this victory is coming in. Okay, it's this sense of knowing. Okay, let's get some energy for the masculine on this orphaned. What would you like me to use, please? There's another deck of cards I was thinking about. Why don't I see them? That's okay. We'll use this one instead. Okay. What's this orphaned, please? Very sad energy, feeling a loss. This is a sense of loss. Okay, that's a sense of loss. What's going on? This wants to come out. Oh, okay. Seven of Swords. They're reflecting on their behavior. They're reflecting on how they put themselves in this Seven of Sword energy. They retreated to the other energy, or their mind went there at least. If it wasn't physical, if it was an addiction, they may have relapsed. Yeah, they're reflecting on their happiness here. And they're like, man, I screwed up. You see the Seven of Swords here. He's walking with these seven swords, I guess, probably five of them. Two of them are in the back. He's looking back at, oh my God, what did I do? And you see here his foot is about to step into this lasso. He's tripping his own self up. That was self-sabotage, right? Self-sabotage. And he's reflecting on where he was happy. The sun, more children there. More children. There's two children there in particular. Yeah, and the love. He loves you. He misses you. He wants to heal this and come back home. We have the Ten of Pentacles. That's a return of coming home. We have the Four of Swords, where he's laying there and the feminine's, praying with him through this healing. Victory and being happy. He wants to be happy again. Yeah, look at that. Healing. More healing. A lot of healing going on right now. Coming in and being grounded. He thinks about this all the time. See how the pentacle's not quite in his hand here? He's thinking about how he needs to come in and be stable. And he can't get it out of his head how sad he is. We have the Five of Cups again. He's in thought space a lot right now about what he's missing. what happened, where his destiny was, the Hermit. The Star is in his hand here. The Hermit has gone and come out of hermit mode. He knows where his destiny is. This masculine knows. He's scared that he may have lost you. Anxiety. And we have the Six of Cups, more childlike energy. That's the recognition. That's the you know, the twin flames for me as a reader, and who he is, the Emperor. Wow. He wants to let go of that anxiety. The Death card is here to say let go of that, but he knows he doesn't want to get left behind. This is my nobody gets left behind card. There's nobody outside in the cold. It's just the dog barking at the door saying, I want in. You guys are all inside. I want in. Because what? You guys are home together, right? Very beautiful. He knows he wasn't giving equally in the past and wants to come in correctly. Okay, let's see. I need some energy on this because this was a little bit of a different energy right here. Soulmates, community, kind of come out in the reverse. What is this, soulmates? Is this your guys' energy, or is this the other energy? Soulmates. What is this, please, for the feminine? For the meetup in Virgo in July 29th. The decision. Okay, yeah. Of commitment. Okay, so it is you two. It's him, it's you. Now that I confirm this, this is the two of you coming forward, or feminine's you coming forward and celebrating. Okay, the two of you two, the soulmate energy, twin flame energy, knowing that the key will unlock your heart here. Okay, you've been really filled of anxiety of what the decision will be. Right, we have the staircase here of moving forward, okay, and committing to who? You, the feminine. And then we have you showing up here again, okay, standing as the Queen of Pentacles. You see here we have the King of Pentacles. That's the divine pair. And, you know, moving forward and being able to co-create and change the karma. Yeah, look at that. Change the karma. Look, I'm saying that. Change the karma between you. Change the cycles between you. Okay, we have time to go. I feel like this is to build. That wants to flip out here. Again, the castle's about Three of Pentacles for me. Time to go. Time to go. Okay, so the masculine is clearing out his anxiety by this point. Okay, we have the axe, we have the anchor. That's all about being anxious. The storms are brewing, the water's turning, so that he can move forward and plant the seeds here. Which deck do you want me to use, please? Use this one again. Blessed, peaceful, garden in the gate. Wow, seeing things for what they are, taking the blindfold off, making a solid decision here of how he feels emotionally. Look at this, the Tower hit for him, his emotions. He knows he loves you. He's pouring out his heart to you here. There's that karma. Look at that. You guys both have the wheel on both sides, okay? The karma is coming in for you both to co-create. The wheels coming in, okay, to be able to come forward and switch the karma between you guys. Yeah, you guys are going to come in and have a conversation, give equally, put the burdens of the past behind you. And this constraint here, this was that held back energy. What's happening with this held back energy? What's happening? It's too many. What's happening with this held back energy? Whoa, okay. A different approach. Oh, yeah, look at this. Okay, so here we are, upset, wanting more, wanting to even feel vulnerable. But you guys need to get out of the rain, right? You guys need to escape. There's no more holding back, right? If you want to get out of that rain, this is the two of you coming together in this new cycle. You guys are embracing yourself in this new change. You're hugging, you're loving, you're touching, you're feeling each other's emotions, souls. And here, look, we're moving forward. The Chariot. That's pushing through what? That's pushing through this fear of being vulnerable. It's being able to not hold back your emotions, masculines, because why? You see love for what it is. Remember, we had the Two of Swords where you're taking the blindfold off here, because why? You can love blindly here. We have the Seven of Cups with no snaky stuff in it. All that is in these cups is love. You can go into this relationship with your eyes closed because you can trust this feminine. Why can you trust this feminine? Because this is unconditional love. The Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups is very balanced. She's not rigid. She's not in her emotions all the time. She's grounded. She has her 2 feet on the ground. But she has this beautiful sense of playfulness to her, but she's able to balance this playful energy and reality. You know, you can't be just in fun mode all the time. You have to be able to balance, you know, life, right? Have to balance things, doing things in moderation is what I'm getting here. Very beautiful, going the distance. And then we have the childlike energy. I guess that was for the union. Let's go the distance. You are discovering, masculine, where you want to offer that pentacle. Wow. And where your wish fulfillment is, and who has been loyal the whole entire time. Feeling energy. A passionate new beginning. The Ace of Wands. A lot of love here. A lot of cycles that are closing, and knowing where you want to build. You're standing up. Oh my gosh, I can't even. You have stood up to this other energy. That addiction, that ego, the codependency on another relationship or energy. You stood up, you were the masculine, and you took control. You're going to take control with your feminine. We have it up here, and you took control with this other energy. So now you can go the distance and give equally to your feminine. It's really beautiful energy. Wow, look at this. I split the deck by mistake. Yeah, it's moving forward to be the King of Wands. If you follow my channel, the King of Wands is like the old self, but in this deck particularly, this is the graduated version of the King of Wands. This is who can stand firmly. He doesn't use ego. He uses discernment. He uses his spirituality. He is an evolved, grown divine masculine. Okay, that's the ships have already come in. You got the message already. It's time to get out of your head, okay, and stop resisting. I also feel like this is like healing all this stuff that you know. There was no love. Look at that. Okay, I have to say this message. Okay. You had to walk away from the confusion of another energy. That's the other energy. There's the confusion, right? You didn't know, sorry, my camera's on. You didn't know, you had to walk away. You didn't know what was in these cups. You walked away. You didn't know from 1 minute to the next if this person was going to love you or leave you. You walked away from that. It was time to heal it, and you realized that, you know what? You didn't love them anymore. The Ace of Cups, for me as a reader, this is the Ace of Cups in reverse because I have 2 of them in this deck. There was this resistance of even wanting to be passionate with them. This is the Ace of Wands for me in reverse. And this is the Tower in reverse. There was no, it was empty. Yeah. And it was time to heal. Okay, and build and offer your pentacle and have the justice that you and your feminine needed. It's been a long time. There a lot of patience with yourselves here, but you found the clarity. You found it. And yeah, you took some time to reflect with this Hanged Man, but you walked away. 8 of Cups. I was a little longer than I intended, but sometimes I find the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine readings can be like that. Let's break a little bit more for the union, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a message for the both of you. What else do you want me to use? Okay, for the union, we have healing. We have healing the fear. Wow. Healing the karma. That's that karma completion that I saw. That's the rebirth. That's the new start, so that you guys can come in and be vulnerable. We have a talk that's going to happen. We have the voice. Wow. Again, this innocence, childhood, coming together, being, look at this, vulnerability, submerged. For me as a reader is all about telling the truth. It's exposing how you truly feel. It's starting to unfold here. You're going to be vulnerable, these conversations. You're going to be remembering a lot of the past. And it's now time. You both know that it's time. Instinct, radiance. The sun is illuminating. You know where you are both happy. Very beautiful. Let's get some advice for the feminine. We'll get some advice for the masculine. We'll close out. Advice is to keep resting and with play. So don't rest and be depressed. Rest and have fun. Use your sacred wisdom through these transits, these conversations. Keep your vision and stay connected with Source. Okay, keep your visions. Masculines, advice, please, or other messages. Advice, please. What's your advice, please? To be compassionate towards your feminine. Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Tell her your truth. Affirmations are words. Tell her your truth. It's time to take the mask off. It's time to come forward. It's not time to sit in fear. It's not time to sit in ego. It's time. Remember, you got the time master. It is time. Forgive yourself. You guys keep getting this. And forgive others. Use your divine wisdom. You already not know. This is the book of knowledge. You understand and you know what this is. This is the union, the rainbow dragon for me as a reader. You know that it's time to be present in this connection and that this is a part of your life purpose. You've been down a lot of loopholes here, wormholes of illusions, and it's not. It's love. Those illusions were attached to self-worth. Okay? You're growing, though. Okay, guys. Much love, light, and laughter. Until next time, guys, stay empowered. Bye.